Hey guys, welcome back to Mischief Maker TV. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. The birds are chirping, and before I start this episode, I want to quickly talk to you about something kind of important. Some of you have been reaching out to me and telling me that you are no longer getting notifications to when these videos are coming out. When I started the channel, I didn't do something correctly in the settings. So if this is happening to you, it's an easy fix. Please unsubscribe. Bet no one's ever said that on here. And subscribe again and you will be golden. You'll get all the notifications, no problem. All right, now that's done. I still have to get this one up on here and then I gotta get on the road. So let's get today started.
Ain't that the question that we all just trying to explore? What you living for, the money, and you trying to get the fame? What you plotting towards the power? You trying to put your name when it's all done, homie, what's it all for? Cause when you get what you wanted, you only want more. But that's the way that you're living when you just take what you're given and turn your back on the prison they try to place on you. We made a decision, not compromising the vision. We keep our eye on the mission to separate the truth and fiction. And dogmatic religion, we do away with tradition to break down walls of division. But still some people try to judge us. Quit talking and listen.
All right, I finally hit the road, and I'm now about maybe 2 hours away from our meeting place to switch over. Can't even see. There we go. There he is in all of his glory. So I have gone through Arizona. I'm now in good old Nevada, and the ride is pretty clear and chill, and there's not a lot of people on the road, and it's a nice wee drive. I feel like I've done this drive quite a lot now. I feel like I'm a little bit of a local, if you will. And I'm actually just coming up with a plan of stuff to do whilst I'm in Sand Hollow, in and around Sand Hollow. There's so much to do. I think in a couple of days we're gonna head up to the Snow Mountains, which is not far away, which to me is flipping crazy because it's like 120 degrees. It's not really, it's like, but it's 95, it's close. So that is pretty much about it. I have been on the road for the past couple of hours. I have just a little over an hour to go. It's another beautiful day. I say that every single day, but it is another beautiful day. And although I wish Walter was here in the seat beside me taking calls for work, it's nice to just have some time alone, have your music playing, and just think about things, I guess. Actually, over the past couple of days, I have been slightly irritated, I guess that's the right word. And I say that with a smile because it's hilarious. I have nothing to be irritated about, but sometimes you just feel a little irritated, and I think this COVID-19 thing might be getting to me just a little bit. Now, I understand that Walter and I are very lucky. If we were living in Manhattan, you know, we would be cooped up in our apartment, and we're not that, right? We have our trailer, we're living on a cherry orchard, and when we can go out and adventure, we go out and adventure because we're going to remote places where like no one else is going, which is awesome. But just like everyone else, like I would quite like to see my friends. and quite like to go out and meet people. You know what I mean? Go to the events. Just stuff like that. I was supposed to be traveling and going to all of these events and setting up and doing all of that stuff. And although I totally 1000% get it, it's just like, oh, what am I supposed to do? It's a little, I don't know. This is why I don't like time alone, because then I overthink things. It's just a strange feeling. And I think also because I don't have my Jeep. I think if I had my Jeep and I was able to be outdoors and be wheeling and take my Jeep places, it would be better. But I don't even have that right now, which is fine. I'm definitely not moaning about that, because we're kind of changing the rear suspension on the Jeep so that I have better clearance and I stop breaking and bending shocks. Yeah, I think if I had the Jeep, it would feel a little better. I'm just feeling like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little antsy-pantsy. And I keep telling myself to get out of it. But it's hard. Oh! So yeah, that is where my head's at right now, or today anyway. And then I just think of like the people in my life, right? Like my family. So my sister's in Scotland, and her husband and my niece, and they live in an area where they have like huge grounds to go walk on, and they have a beautiful backyard, and so they seem to be doing okay. Then you have my dad, who's in Spain, who's on complete lockdown. They're only allowed to go out to go to the supermarket, and you have to take a bag with you, and the police are stopping you when you're coming out of the supermarket to make sure, or if you're walking back on the street, to make sure that your receipt and your produce match up and is from that day, because people are taking bags with them and going outside just to walk, but you're not allowed to do that. And then there's my mom, who's in Barbados, who's on complete lockdown. They completely shut everything on the island for 9 days. They've opened it up again, but you're only allowed out 2 days a week for 3 hours at a time. And like, I think it's Tuesday she's allowed to go to the supermarket or fish market, stuff like that. And Thursday she can go to the bank. That is it. That is it. I'm really enjoying being in Utah, to be honest with you, because everything is outdoors, and you know, you can still kind of move around, and yeah. But I really don't know. I don't know what's going on with my little brain piece today. It's like, I'm very happy. I'm a very happy person. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I'm bummed out a little. I don't know why. Pretty sure I'll be over it in a couple of hours. I'm hoping that this is just like a normal thing that everyone is going through. Anywho, enough of that shenidle. When I get back today, I think, or I pretty much know that I'm going into that trailer and I am cleaning and tidying everything. When it's clean and tidy and everything is in its place, it works. But it's so easy to mess that place up. It is so easy. And when it's like that, it's just a lot. It's a lot to deal with. You have 2 people in there, because right now the weather is way too hot for Walter and I. It's just too hot. Like, I can't even sit outside, not even in the shade. It's just too warm for me. I am not used to this. I'm sure I will get used to it, but I'm just not used to it quite yet. So the 2 of us being in there with all of this stuff is just a little much. So I I gotta go in there and organize it all, basically. So I think that is most definitely what I'm gonna do. All right, I've reached the spot where I'm supposed to meet Nick, and I don't see him. And also, this looks like a place where I could probably get hot murdered and buried and no one would know. So yeah. All right, I guess I'll just say I'm here and wait for him. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so here I am. Look at this. Something out of like a movie, right? No one is around. A couple of Joshua trees. I just got a text from Nick saying that he was on the wrong exit. Duh. I've never actually been up close to a Joshua tree. They're pretty cool. These are big ones right here. Pretty awesome. Bloody hell, it's hot. All right, so I guess I'm gonna unhook the truck and get it ready to switch over. He goes. Bye. Bye. It was a fantastic weekend. It was an amazing weekend. No. Okay, I'm gonna get back in just after taking a picture of these Joshua trees. I'm here, they're here. Let's go see them, but I guess I gotta watch out for snakes here because I've seen a couple of birds now with giant snakes hanging out of their mouths. Woo! Let's get back into the AC, man. Wow, can you see this? Now, how long was I out in the sun for? And I have suntan lotion on. I'm so Scottish, it's ridiculous. Now we're gonna head on back. Whew. Should be back in about 3 hours. But that trip really wasn't that bad at all. It was kind of nice. I'm gonna head back, shove my music on, probably sing a little, you know, a little car karaoke, and a lot of this going on, a lot of this. So yeah, wow, I really am crazy sometimes. So let's get on the road. Alright, so I'm just waiting to drive past Vegas again, but what I'm thinking is I may drive through the Strip because it's going to be pretty interesting to see just how quiet it is in there. So that is what we're going to do. How creepy crazy was that? Ugh. Well, goodbye Vegas. Alright guys, so I'm back here at the Cherry Orchard, or aka home. I'm starting to call it home now. And what a great day this was. Very productive, a lot of driving, but it was really good. Got to see those Joshua trees up close and personal, and I got to see a snake hanging out of a bird's mouth. You didn't see that, but I did. That was a little incredible today. But guys, if you are enjoying this channel, please remember to like and subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell. Remember what I said at the beginning. If you're having problems with it, unsubscribe, subscribe again, and there should be no problem whatsoever after that. And leave me a comment. I love getting back to you guys, whether it's positive, negative. You know, not everyone needs to see eye to eye all the time, but I really appreciate every single comment that you guys make. So make sure to remember to leave me a comment. And if you are looking for Mischief Maker merch, head on over to www.women-wheelers.com. And we are working on some new things, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We're in talks with some people and working on a few designs, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who has gone on to women-wheelers.com and not only purchased Mischief Maker merchandise, but Women Wheelers merchandise as well. I can't even begin to tell you how awesome it is, the support that we have from you. So, on that note, I gotta skedaddle. I have some things to do, so I will see you guys tomorrow.